Today, our champion, Jack Ray of Stowe, Massachusetts, takes the challenge of John Bird of North Adams, Massachusetts, on Candlepin Bowling. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling. I'm Don Gillis, but I'm always speaking for the whole crew when I say I'm sure glad you decided to join us here at the fairway in Natick, Massachusetts for 3 strings of Candlepin Bowling, and total pinfall will determine our winner. Now, each of our bowlers takes home a permanent souvenir. These are provided by Din Brothers of Boston Holyoke. They're properly inscribed with their name and with the date and also the result. And each will take home some guaranteed prize money. $700 goes to the winner, $350 to the runner-up, $50 available to the winner of each string, and should they tie, they will each receive $50. Many other opportunities for our bowlers to enrich themselves, as you are aware, but I'll remind you as the program goes along. And, of course, our marksman of the day, the bowler who has the most marks, will receive a $50 gift certificate. That comes from Rotman's Furniture in Worcester. Okay, guys, let's come up here and talk. I don't know what that conversation was, but I mean, I hated to interrupt it. You guys were... Haven't seen you for a while, John, but I know that you come from that part of the country which in the fall is very much appreciated by the rest of the state and everywhere else, right?
Absolutely. It's beautiful right now. It's gorgeous out there. Very nice.
I'm sure it is. Okay, we always make sure that when you come here that you have enough competition for you, you know.
Well, we have plenty today, that's for sure.
Jack is rolling along and, let's see, going for another 400. Boy, you are on a streak right now, aren't you?
It feels good when you're on a streak like that. There's many a days when it's tough, you know, when you bowl bad.
I wouldn't know, but I mean, I've never been good, so.
We'll get you down here sometime.
No, you won't. It'll be when there's only one light and the door is locked. Okay, enough of this.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll get underway right after this. Challenger John Bird on the line. High single 184, high triple 471, league average 128. He had a 724 in winning his roll-off, representing Westfield Bowling Center. 4 horsemen, left side. No wood. Looked good going down there, but he took out 1 and 2 and left 4 and 7. It's a 9. John is married, father of 2. That ball sort of tailed away just a little bit as it was heading right in on the head pin, and it went to the right. Didn't quite get the pocket he wanted, leaving 4 horsemen plus the 8 pin in back on the left, and on the right the 6 and 10, no wood. And this time 2 full on the head pin. It turns out to be a 6 box. Now Jack Ray, our defending champion. Jack, high single 220, high triple 470, league average 129. And 7 with about 5 pieces of wood. Well, one of them's in the gutter. He used it to perfection to begin with a spare. Jack is married, wife Kelly, daughter Jessica, and son Mitchell. He had a 721 in winning his roll-off, representing Fico's in Franklin. 7 is the fill, and he's looking now at 137. There is a piece of wood, but it's behind the 3 and perpendicular to the pit. put a little brake on it, but a little too much, and he missed the head pin. 9. Our challenger has 2 pins, but they are side by side, the 7 and 8. Well, he got the 7, but it was going to be difficult. A 10. Kind of held that one just a little bit too long, resulting in missing the head pin. He has now the head pin and the 8. He has 3 pieces of wood, and one of them could help. It's behind the head pin. He got it. Spare in the 4th. Now our defending champion. Four horsemen right side and the 8 pin with a piece of wood to the left side of it. That's what he's looking at. Almost. Just missed the 8, and the 10 didn't go either, as a piece of wood went up against it, but not hard enough to get it. 9. Jack won his title back in August when he defeated Dave Richards. That was just before our championship show, and then the ladies had their annual session, so he didn't get back again. Excuse me, it was 8/19 and 8/26, and then he came back here in November. Okay, after 4 boxes of the first and 4 boxes of the middle string, we take a check on the scoreboard. Each bowler has a bonus ball, and with pins down, it is 45-35 in favor of Ray. Here's John Bird's fill on his spare, a strike. Now 2 marks in a row. So close to another strike. 1 single pin, the 4 pin to pick up now for a spare. A couple of pieces of wood right in front of it. He has to basically just bang right into it and take it all out of there. So 3 marks in a row, $50 in bonus money for our challenger. Now Jack Ray working on his spare in the 4th. Here's the fill. It's thinner than he wanted, particularly because they're spread out. It's 6, but he has the 1, the 7, the 8, and the 10, 3 pieces of wood in back of the head pin. He did not hit the head pin. So he has 1, 7, and 10. It's a 9 box. He left the 7 pin. He just punched out 1 pin, the 3 pin. It wasn't a half Worcester because he didn't go through and get the 9 also. too full on the head pin that time. He has 5 pins standing, 3 on the left, 2 on the right. It's the 2, 4, 7, 6, and 10. A 6. Now John Bird from North Adams. And John was too full. As he was trying to fill, he came right in on the head pin, took out the 1, 5, and 8. A fill of 3, and nice shot. He took out the 3 on the left side and 2 of the 4 on the right. The 2 pins left are the 3 and the 10. He's got them for a 10. Had a little fade on that ball as it went off to the right. Started out as though it was going to go right on the head pin, and then it just faded a little bit. So he has 4 horsemen left side plus the 9 pin. He does have a piece of wood behind number 1 to take out the 9 if he gets the proper hit. Nice, right in the proper spot. Now our defending champion, Jack Ray, opposite a 10 and a spare, and he's coming off a 6 box, which left him 12 pins behind. Seven, 8, and 10, and wood moving around a little bit. Got 3 pieces of wood as near as I can figure from here, and got the 7 and 10, but the 8 pin didn't go. Ralph Stewart, our live line judge and referee, calls time. He's going down to take a check on this. No, he knows by now that it is this side of the deadwood line, and it is removed. Ralph Stewart, as you know, is our live line judge and referee. Don Riley is our statistician and coordinator. Bill Rubin is our producer and director. Jack Ray fires, turned around in disgust as soon as he released it too soon. He has 4 pins standing. It's the 1, the 2, the 8, and 9. He still has 3, the 1, the 8, and the 9. It's an 8 box. Can't seem to get it going right now. Those of you who watch all the time, you remember a couple of weeks ago. Oh, was he hot. A mark in every single box of the middle string. Wound up rolling a 450. And then last week, a 420. John Bird has left the head pin with the, that is, with the first 2 balls in his attempt to make a spare. It's a 10 box. Oh, spread eagle. Boy, that hurts. You come right down the middle, you hit the head pin, but too full. That one took out the 4 and 7. Now we'll go to the right, where he has the 3, 6, and 10 sitting. It is a 7 box. Our crew today, Skip Peabody, Jeff Sullivan, Art Donahue, and Sherry Amara. Our defending champion, very intent looking at the pins. Has 2 pins to pick up, but he has a tough piece of wood. The pins are the 3 and 6. I'm not sure whether that's going to act as a roadblock or not. Well, we'll soon know, won't we? He got it. Spare in the 9. Same 2 pins. 3 and 6. So the fill is 8. He has another. Six more. Okay, it is the end now of the first string. And 2 pins separate our bowlers. The $50 in bonus money for winning the string goes to our challenger, John Bird of North Adams. 120 to 118. Middle string. That means defending champion leads it off. Jack Ray. 1 pin to pick up. It is the 10 pin. There are 4 pieces of wood. 2 are off to the left, will not be in play. There are 2 to the right, which may or may not be. He does use it. Begins the middle string with a spare. He has a strike on his spare. So a good start to the middle string. Boy, that middle string 2 weeks ago was really something. A mark in every box. John Bird, our challenger from North Adams. 5 pins there. They are the 1, 2, 8, and over on the right, the 6 and 10. The wood is off to the left, and he's got a piece of wood spinning. Is it going? No, it's not going to hit the head pin. The only one stand right behind it, tantalizing, spinning around. Again, for all of you who can see what I am describing, I know you realize that I am describing it for we now know the many people who are either totally blind or have very limited sight, and they like to participate also, so I try to give them the picture. They can hear the sounds of what's going on. All right, now John moves to lane 3 here at the fairway. Oh, so close to a strike. Wait a minute. Oh, for a moment it looked as if that 7 pin was going to go. But apparently 2 pieces of wood pretty much held it up. Now, he got it, not the way he wanted to get it, but he'll take it. It's like the old thing, don't ask how, just how many. Jack Ray. 9 pin drop. The 1 pin standing is the 9. He has it. A spare, a fill of 10 on his strike. 3 marks in a row. Now, can he keep it going? Got a great chance. 7 pins down. and he's looking at the 2, 4, 5. The wood is behind. Watch these triangles. He's got it. 4 in a row. Now John Bird, today's challenger, and he has a spare up on the board. Here's the fill. Oh, so close to a strike. He left the 7-pin. They went down in a hurry, I want to tell you. Yes. So 2 marks in a row for John Bird. Just 4. The 10-pin alone over on the right. 4 horsemen left with the 8 in back. Piece of wood in front of the 8. And he got the 4 horsemen and the 8 very well. 10 pin still there. It's a 10 box. Once again, we check the scoreboard. It's at 4 boxes deep into the middle string. And as you can see, we have 4 marks in a row for Jack Ray. So he has a bonus ball still to be rolled, therefore leads here in pins down 67 to 53. 4 marks in a row to begin this middle string. This is the 5th box. 6 is the fill. 1 pin over on the right is the 10 pin. On the left, 2, 4, 7. It looks like a 2-4 pocket hit. He did, and he got it. He got the perfect hit, as you'll see here, into the 2-4 pocket, and then eventually got a piece of wood to go over and get the 10. 5 marks in a row. 7 is the fill. 3 pins standing are the 2, 4, and 7. Yes, he has 6 marks in a row. And I'm sure he can't help but think about a couple of weeks ago when he had 10 in a row in that middle string. Now John Bird. Our challenger gets a tough split with no wood to help. He has the 2, 4, 6, 10. Pretty. He took the 2-4 out beautifully, banged it towards the left side wall, but it went in the pit rather than coming across to get the 6-10. A 10. John is pinning very well. Once again, the ball faded to the right. Two pins still left, the 2 pin and the 7. Wood in between. A 10. Okay, here's Jack Ray, our defending champion, who 2 weeks ago put marks all the way down in the 2nd string. He has 6 in a row here. It's going to be tough. He has a split. 4, 7 on the left, 10 pin on the right, and 1 piece of wood It's about where across where the 1 and the 2 would be. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, what a great try. Boy, he wanted that. And you may have heard from behind me, from the gallery, should have had it. He thought he was going to get it. Yes, it's a 10. He did not go in the gutter. Now, a spread eagle, 2 full on the head pin. One of the most frustrating of all leaves because you do come right in on your target and then wind up with 2 wings. Oh, he made it. He came back again and made it. He made the spread eagle. Wow. He got good sidewall action and back it came. All the way across. John Bird gets a split. Not a spread eagle. He has just 4 pins. The 4 and the 7, the 6 and the 10. Wood in between, 2 pieces. Can he split them? He split them and got it. Almost a spread eagle. 5 is the fill, leaving the 2, 4, 7 on the left, the 3 and 6 on the right. 10 did go down, so it's not a complete spread eagle. Going for the left side. He has left 3 pins so far. Now he'll try to go for the 3 and 6. Nine. All right, for Jack Ray, only 1 open box. That was the 7th. Now comes back with a strike in the 9th. $147. 2 bonus balls. One, 2, 4. Wood in back of and wood between. Just a little bit of it peeking through between the 1 and the 2. He's got it. So a mark in every box but 1. Five more. What a finish. A 172, and that's with an open 7th box. John Bird, today's challenger. In his 2 previous experiences, John Bird had Lee Bergeron throw in, what was it, a 356 to his 328. And then the next time he came on, oh, great try, but he did leave the 10. He was beaten by Jim Barber by 10 pins. It's a 10. Tenth box, middle string. Our challenger. 2 pins standing are the 5 and the 8. A couple of pieces of wood off to the right. He has one that could be in play. It seems to be almost against the 5 and the 8. Let's see. Yes, it was. And he makes it. Now the fill. 5. Not what he wanted. About 5 pins less than what he wanted. $50 more to Jackie Ray for winning the middle string, 172 to 122. He leads by 48 pins, 290 to 242. Third string challenger John Bird has 48 pins to make up if he's going to catch Jack Ray. Looked as though he was going to have a great start. Everything down except the kingpin, the 5. Got it. Sort of a side door, hitting a piece of wood off the sidewall and coming back. But again, it's not how, it's whether it goes or not. The fill is too full on the head pin. He gets 4. On the right, he has the 3, 6, 9, and 10. On the left, the 2 and 4. There is no wood to help. That was the left side. Oh, he deserved better than that. Hit the 3 pin and unfortunately didn't get the 6, 9, and 10. So it's a 7. Now, Jack Ray. Two, 4, 7, and 10. Wood in front of the 10. Wood in back of the 4 and 7. Got the 2 and 7, left the 4 and the 6. A 9. Spread eagle. Nice shot. He took out the 3 pins on the left side and then went across and got the 10 pin. Ralph Stewart has called time because that last ball, which was fired by Jack, has decided to stay and not go in the pit. Ralph gets it, scrunches himself down to get it, and comes up with a little bit red-faced. Not from embarrassment, but from bending over. It's a 9. All right, John Bird has picked up 3 pins and changed the lead from 48 to 45. That is the lead of Jack Ray. Corners are full. Wood in the middle. Somebody hollered field goal. Well, let's see if he can put it down the middle where a couple of the pins are lying down and try to split them and send one way. He did! He got it. Spare in the 3rd. And a strike. So, putting on a little pressure here. Let's see what Jack Ray does to answer that challenge. Five, 9, 10. Piece of wood that's partially in front of the 9, not quite over as far as the 10. And Jack made it. Spare in the 3rd. And puts a strike on top of that. John Bird must feel a bit discouraged. He put a spare in the 3rd and a strike in the 4th, then saw Jack come up and put a spare in the 3rd and a strike in the 4th. So, 2 full. Spread eagle. Second bonus ball. Oh, nice try. He took out the right side, got sidewall action, but it went right between the 2 and 4 and didn't knock anything down. So the fill was 7, and now what's in the box? It's a 10. 68 through 5. One and 7. One piece of wood off to the right. One up against the left side of number 1. One in front of 7. Yes, he made it. John Bird is hanging tough right now. Jack Ray working on a strike. First bonus ball. Gets him 8. The 2 pins standing are the 3 and the 5. He got sidewall action. Got the 3. Missed the 5 basically with the first shot, but that 3 pin flew over to the left sidewall and came back and took out the 5. $50 more in Boland's money. He's got a split now. 6 is the fill. 2 pins right, 2 pins left, both down to the corners. The 4 and 7 and the 6 and 10. Wood in the middle. Got the right side. $10. Now we have to see what kind of a fill John Bird gets in that 6th box to determine what the score will be. Time call by Ralph Stewart because he wants to take, well, actually he was going to go down and get a piece of wood, but it just rolled into the gutter. 7. That's the fill for John. He's looking at a side saddle triangle made up of the 2, 5, 8. Ooh, didn't get it. $10. Down to 3 boxes for John Bird. They kept falling, but he still has 3 standing. The 2, the 7, and the 10. with wood slightly to the right and a little bit in front of the 2-pin. Oh, great effort. Seven pin still there. Not anymore, it's a 10. Now our defending champion, Jack Ray. 7th and 8th boxes, 3rd string. Took out the right side. He's now looking at the 2, 4, and 7. He has it, a spare in the 7th. Got a split. Got 7 as a fill, but he has a split. The 3, the 6, and wood in front of the 4. Don't tell me this is going to... No. he got the 3, left the 6, but it came back off the side, the back wall. And then as it came rolling around towards the 4-pin, it's a 9. No, excuse me. It's a 10. As that last pin went down. But it was funny to see the 9th pin go down. And John Bird's reaction. So close to a strike. Everything down except the 7th pin. Boy, he's been hanging tough in this 3rd string. Waiting for some wood to settle down. Now going up to that 7 pin, he's got it. Final box now, but he goes there throwing a bonus ball. Oh, spread eagle. He's got one of those grins on his face as much as to say, oh no, I can't believe it. Again, another spread eagle. Two pins on the right. He still has 4 standing. He'll go, obviously, for the 2, 4, 7 on the left. All right, he's left the goal post. He's left the 2 and the 3. Final 2 boxes now for Jack Ray, who has made it 5 in a row. Just a question of will he get any more bonus money, what the final score might be. Boy, he gets a lot of action. He gets a ton of action. Ralph Stewart calls time. He wants to pick up 1 piece of wood that has rolled this side of the deadwood line. Oh, by the way, while we're getting to the end of this one, a quick reminder that next week on Channel 5 only, he's got it. On Channel 5 only, this program will be shown at 10 a.m., next week's program. I don't mean this program. I'm saying next week's program will be at 10 a.m. on Channel 5 only. Eight is the fill. He's looking at the 1 and the 7 with wood in front of the 7. Another 400, which is worth, as you know, an extra $100. Wasn't able to make it move over to get the 7. Not a question, obviously, of whether he would win or not, which he's done that. But it was just of how much higher could he make that score. 5 in a row now for Jack Ray. And he has picked up $50 for winning the string and another $100 for going over 400. The The final score, Jack Ray 429, John Bird 369. Okay, we have $550 to give away. It'll be 10 either side. The number we're shooting for is 798. When I draw a card from here, even if it's nowhere near that, that person will receive a $50 gift certificate from Christmas Tree Shops. But 10 either side of 798 will win $550. Okay, let's go down the front here somewhere. See, somebody just said, oh, I think that's my card. Okay. Let's see. This one comes from Pittsfield, Massachusetts, and it's Bob Montleon. That's, I guess, apparently the name. The guess is 739, so next week it's going to be up to $600. Okay, Jack, we have the high-low jackpot. It's still sitting there ready for somebody to take $325 away. All right. Oh, too bad. That's well, obviously you have to hit that head pin in order to get. Thanks, Al. Right over here, John, please. This is going to be your little souvenir. This comes from Din Brothers, and it's going to be properly inscribed with the date, and it was nice to have you here, and we're going to give you, let's see, $350 plus another $100 in bonus money. Don't stay away so long, will you?
I try not to, Don.
Okay, all right. Jack, come on over here, again from Din Brothers, and let's see now, $700 plus $500 in bonus money, huh?
I love that bonus.
Oh, yes, I know you do. And also you get the $50 gift certificate, Marksman of the Day from Rotman.